So I wanted to wait until making this video because there was a lot of information we got in the form of leaks, which is really just brilliant marketing done by Atlus's end, but now that all the information seems to have come out that we're gonna get, I want to cover the 5 things we have confirmed that we know about this new remake, Persona 3 Reload. I'm personally very excited about it, but there are some things that have people very mixed on it, so we're going to cover the good, the bad, and the questionable choices made by Atlus here all in this video, and we're going to try to do this as quickly as possible. So, the first thing we know is how we're getting more information in the future, as we have confirmation that in a brilliant marketing move by Atlus, as they've already shown they know what they're doing with this, we are getting more information in correlation with the full moons for the rest of 2023. So, given how events occur in tandem with the full moon in the actual game, this is just really cool for fans of the series, and it gives us something to look forward to as we wait for our own dark hour to get more information on this. So yeah, I don't know if they're doing anything into 2024. The game is slated for an early 2024 release, so I personally think it'll be ready by January, maybe a little bit into February I could see them doing, but I don't think it'd be as late as March or anything like that. So, yeah, we know how we're going to get more info. Nothing else has been revealed aside from the second thing I want to cover, and that's we are getting a, how do I put this, expanded version of Persona 3, I think is the best way to put it. It's not the same version that we got in 2006 or whenever the hell base vanilla P3 came out. No. We are in fact getting a new, fully revamped, enhanced version of the game, and we can say this definitively because as we've seen in the screenshots, we see Igor fusing Apsaros. Make sure you keep that persona when you're playing the game, by the way. Trust me, you'll thank me later. Alongside Silky. Now, for those who don't know, Silky was not a persona in any version of Persona 3 released to date, and this means that we are getting an expanded compendium. We're gonna have new personas added into this game that were never in P3. So if they're gonna add more personas, I think it stands to believe that additional content will be added as well. They're probably gonna add the Elizabeth dates. I don't see why they wouldn't have Aigis' social link since that was added in FES. Yeah, it's crazy to think there was a version without that at some point, but I think all the stuff that we've seen from FES will be added to the game, alongside some additional content, but there's a very big thing missing from Portable, which brings us to the third thing we know about this game, which is that, say it with me folks, there is no female protagonist coming back for Reload. Now, I know that Portable fans are very upset by this, especially given the double whammy this provides as the remasters, or demakes as I'm going to honestly call them, that release on modern software are pretty much the only way we have the FemC existing now, as she's not going to be in this. I highly doubt she'll be DLC, as that basically requires that a whole new game be made, because for those who don't know, the female protagonist just straight up had better social links than the male one, because for whatever stupid reason, in P3 of all versions where you play as Makoto, the male protagonist, he does not have social links with his male party members. Why? I don't fucking know. Do I look like a game writer? I wish. But yeah, and we have confirmation basically that the male protagonist social links are the ones we're gonna get in this game, as we see Makoto hanging out with Kenji's dumbass, and for those who don't know, he is the Magician Arcana, at least in the male path, but if we were playing as the FemC, it would be replaced by Junpei. So yeah, if we don't get the male protagonist having any social links with their party members, that'd be really weird. I don't know why they did this. They had a great opportunity to get rid of things like, I don't know, the worst social link in the game through the Moon Arcana in P3. Seriously, if I have to go through that crap one more time, I'm gonna freaking lose it. But hopefully they figured out some way to have something with them. If you make up social links with more time you have with them, I'm perfectly fine with that. Just give us something, Atlus, please. I mean, we already know you're cutting the FemC. You're not going to give us maybe all the social links we'd want optimally, you know, like how your other modern Persona games have done. But something that other people don't like is the fourth thing we know about this game, and that's how the answer added in FES will also not be part of this package. Asterisk. It's 100% going to be DLC, let's be honest with ourselves here, folks. Now, a lot of people are upset about this. These people have clearly never actually played the answer. I have, so I don't care that it's not here. Anyone else who's played the answer can attest that it's not good. It is not a fun time. It's just more of Tartarus, but worse. It's way harder for no reason. The game actively cheats, and that's not me making stuff up. If you look into the code, you will see that the AI knows what you will do before they make their turns, which is complete bullshit. And it's just filled with terrible writing, weird-ass story, lame bosses. It's just not a good time all around. I really didn't enjoy it. The added scenes didn't do anything. The big reveal that, oh, personas are shadows doesn't really matter now that we have the newer titles cementing that. So, yeah, I'll be honest, I don't give a fuck if the answer's not here. Good riddance, I'd say. I just genuinely think it's too flawed a story to even try to make work again, so just let that bitch rot. Let it just, it's never going to be forgotten because Persona fans are like that, but I'm perfectly fine without it being here. If they added it as a DLC thing, I'd have to be very tempted by something to get it because I don't want to play that again. It was awful. You have to sell me hard on that, Atlus, and they might try to remake it at a later date. We could see that, but as of this point, it's not going to be in the base game. I say good riddance, but others have different thoughts. And now, that brings us to the last thing that we know for certain. And this one's a bit of a mixed bag for some people, as we now know that the entire cast of Persona 3 has been recast with all new voice actors. Now, there's been a little bit of a controversy surrounding some of the existing cast, but not here to talk about that. And if you use my comments to talk about that shit, I'll put an evoker to your head, and a persona will not come out the other end. Now, I think that the new cast they have here is amazing. It seems to be like sort of a passing the torch type of deal, as a lot of the previous voice actors who aren't in shady circumstances have given their blessing to this new cast here, and I'm very excited to see how they'll do. I mean, considering the fact that we have Alex Lee, the guy who is the voice of Luke in Street Fighter 6, also being the voice for Makoto Yuki, is pretty damn impressive, as this guy is going to be the poster boy for 2 massive releases within the same year. I haven't seen something like this since, well, the last Persona, considering Xander Mobus was the voice of Joker, and he's also the voice of the announcer in Smash Bros. Ultimate, so yeah, this man's going places, and I'm really interested in seeing his performance here. I'm also excited to see Junpei's new voice in Zeno Robinson. I loved his work in Fire Emblem Engage as Fogado, so really interested in seeing what he does with the character here. And then, of course, we also have a big one with Allegra Clark, who I see everywhere because I play Arknights, and that woman has gotten work from that game, and I love it. She is a very, very talented actress. She's done many roles you've seen before, and I would love to see what she does with Mitsuru when we get to that point, so yeah. I'm excited for the rest of the cast, too, but I think this new changing in voice cast is just kind of a weird direction because people would have liked for them to change only the ones that couldn't come back, but they decided to just go clear blank slate. I mean, Yuri Lowenthal is worth God knows how much out of these frickin' Spider-Man. Also killing it, by the way. Fun game, but yeah. That's everything we have as of this point. I don't want to drag this video out any longer, so let me know what your guys' thoughts are. I am personally very excited for Reload. I'm very much looking forward to this. Whatever stupid, fancy edition they have, I'm going for it. I love Persona 3. It is literally one of my favorite games of all time. It's very, very much special to me, holds a dear place in my heart, and I can't wait to see what they do with this. I might even get a PS5 for this, even though it's available on PS4 and Xbox, it seems. Maybe PC as well, I'm not sure about that one, but yeah. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I hope to see you guys next time, as I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This channel's eclectic as hell. Peace. Flash rhymes, quarter with spangles, yeah, some sounds in the times, wangles.